Well, hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to PlayFrame, and welcome to Doki Doki Ragnarok. Now, I hear some of you asking already, Dan, what is it I'm looking at here? And listen, I could try to explain it to you with words, but I think it's gonna be a lot easier to just kind of like dive in and show you. So let's begin. Raid. Choose your Ivor, I think is how it's pronounced. Sorry if I got that wrong. A boisterous she-conqueror said to be descended from ice giants, known for both being huge and being huge badasses. Crushingly powerful with the axe and her charm, she has nonetheless seen nothing but failure on the battlefield of love. Will this Viking pillage the village of her dreams? Well, let's find out together. Other options include this character. Just who is this grand artisan of Viking ship? Nobody knows where they hail from, only that they desire an end to their loneliness, and being as grand as this can be a lonely fate indeed. Will this badass Viking find the Valhalla of her heart? And this fearsome fellow enjoys axe play, being a huge badass all the time, and long walks on the beach. But he's been struggling with powerful issues of self-confidence, almost as powerful as his desire to pillage. Will this hopeful Viking find glory and love? I kind of like this ice giant here. Let's go with her. You can also change to, like, masculine or feminine grunts, or none, but let's go with this one. Here we go. I am a mighty Viking. Yet I've never raided a village before. All the other Vikings make fun of me for that. I'm so embarrassed. But one day, after a long night of mead-based partying, everything changed. Brave Viking. Huh? It is I, All-Father Odin. What? Is this a dream? No, it's Odin. I just said that. Oh, right. Brave Viking, I have chosen you. It is time for you to conquer in the name of Odin, who is me. Oh, our first option. I accept your quest, O great Odin. What's this conquering you speak of? Hug Odin, or I don't know. I feel like this is the right choice. Overcome by raw, pillaging-related emotions, you hug the almighty Odin. Oh, it's all right, brave Viking. Let my all-powerful beard embrace you. I'm just so glad to have a quest, a real quest. 'Tis true, I have granted a quest unto you. Set forth and plunder all the land for the glory of Vikings. Oh, well goodness, here we are, on our quest. We could flee back to the map, but no, let's go into the unknown. Emboldened by Odin's words, you set out to sea. Your quest brings you to England, traditional target for Viking raids throughout history. It is here that you shall approach your first village. Your heart is beating faster. Your excitement could very much kill you at any moment. And then, a village appears in your sights. What? A Viking? Oh my, I don't know what to say. I was not expecting a Viking invasion today. It's not like I want you to raid my coastline or anything, though. Baka. You are greeted by the coastal town of Wareham. Fishery has provided these people with modest wealth. Quaint huts dot the hills. The populace, already worn down by the peasantry's harsh lifestyle, is also burdened by being English. It is a simple, perhaps even introductory village. Time to conquer. But your trusty axe weighs heavy in your hands. Before this village, you feel ill-prepared. You can't think of anything to say. Could this be nervosity? Do not falter, brave yet nervous Viking. Odin appears before you. Your surprise is barely surpassed by your awe, balancing out to a cool, raised eyebrow overall. I know what you're thinking. What if I say something stupid? What if I come off like a total creep? What if I embarrass myself? Well, don't do that. Believe in yourself. See those hearts up there on the top of the screen? Get one of those hearts and you've succeeded. Experts may aim for 2 or even 3 hearts. Every Viking needs their nap time eventually, so heed the number next to the hearts. It tells you how much more decisions you have to make before the raids end. In the upper left, you can find the mighty Settings button. Smash that button for powerful options or for restarting the raid if you're a crazy daredevil. Now go out there and date that village! You gulp heavily. You face the village. You get the idea of what this is now, right? Roughly? Anyway, here we go. Well, hello, warrior. I hope you like my easily conquerable treasure holds. What do you say, Viking? What do we say? It's our first raid. Let's see, hello village, around here often. I'm a fierce Viking conqueror. What am I supposed to do here? Or scream drunkenly? I feel like this village is kind of into Vikings, so doing something traditionally Viking seems like the way to go. Confidence, I think. One of these two. Here we'll open with words. I am a fierce Viking conqueror. Wow, you really are. What that powerful physique, that powerful gaze, that powerful smell. I know being looted by roving bands of Vikings is all the rage among coast towns these days, yet I never expected it to happen to me.
Brave Viking, you're doing well, doubtlessly due to the after effects of the guidance I offered earlier. I'm sure you're wondering, but great Odin, where do I go from here?
I was wondering that.
I know, right? But fret not. As a Viking, you always have a number of powerful Viking actions at your disposal. Go on a raid, drink delicious mead in a fierce manner, praise me, your favorite badass god Odin, or invade England like the cool Viking that you are. Listen to the villagers and decide what the best course of action is to pillage your way into their hearts. There may be distinct hints for figuring out what to do.
Casual havoc erupts among the populace, which starts realizing that their hometown's being flirted with. Clearly, there is that certain magic between you and the village. Oh, well, it's not like I know anything about Viking raids. You wouldn't be so bold as to just raid houses for treasure, would you? Oh, I'm ever so curious if you would, fierce Viking conqueror.
Wow, brave Viking, remember what I said about hints? There was a hint just now. Wow, it's like I'm an all-knowing god of wisdom or something.
So, what would you like to do now?
Let's see.
Seems like they would appreciate a raid. Drinking mead seems neither here nor there. Praising Odin? Kind of the same. Attacking England always seems like it's probably a correct answer in most scenarios, but like, here, we'll go with a raid. Seems like a safe bet. You command your mighty Viking fleet to attack. Cleaving and reaving and loving it, you wreak havoc on the unsuspecting fisher people. Their riches are yours. And wow, are they ever. Using your unique reaving style, conquering with one arm and flexing your muscles with the other, you succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Incredible, mighty Viking. I see you know how to treat a lightly defended settlement. If you keep destroying and being a general plague upon these innocent people, I might just fall for you, loving the blush. It's very, very cute. Well, that was some action, wasn't it?
Viking action.
I've got 4 different ones, apparently. Impressive of you to count that high. Luckily, you do not sense any sarcasm, probably because you do not know what that is. What else are you capable of, Viking? Impress me.
Let's see. We could roar, or barf, or roar barf. I enjoy a number of highly intellectual activities.
I guess we've displayed our ferocity. I don't know what this displays, nor do I know if it impresses. This has got to be, like, at least marginally more impressive than this. Not necessarily in a good way, but more impressive. Here, let's show the breadth of our capabilities as a Viking. I enjoy a number of highly intellectual activities. Fascinating. You did not seem the type.
Ha! And that's where you are wrong. I don't even know how to type.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Shows how intellectually outmatched you are.
I guess I am? The Viking school of thought holds so many surprises for me. Could you teach me more? Or, better yet, who was it who revealed the deeper secrets of Viking philosophy to you? Maybe they can teach me as well.
Time is growing short. You've barely began pillaging, and yet the day's almost over. You were so immersed in your first real plundering experience, you forgot all about the time. Soon you'll have to turn back before you miss nap time, but first, one last Viking action. Think of all you've learned, brave Viking. What might be the best course of action? Choose wisely.
What will it be, Viking?
Raid, drink mead, praise Odin, or again, the usually probably safe answer of attacking England. The village did mention Odin, though, so I wonder if perhaps praising Odin might be the answer here. Desperate for advice from the Allfather, you let words of praise resound across the land. And truly, your words are heard. Odin the All-Knowing appears from the heavens.
Incredible! It is Odin, the great god of the Norsemen. Wow, I gotta get his autograph.
Hear my words, brave Viking. When you use your Viking action to praise me, I shall appear before you and impart my wisdom. Gallons of wisdom drooped right on your brain pan, freshly brewed in the kitchen of my mind.
Oh, great, Odin. Please don't describe it that way.
I won't stop, and you can't make me. Anyhow, ask me for advice anytime. I'll haul ass all the way from Valhalla and share my thoughts. Here, brave Viking, I suggest you let them know how powerful your raids are and then deliver. I know you can do it, brave Viking.
Your raid has found an end. Oh, dear. Doubtlessly, you have acquired riches beyond counting, which may not be a lot, actually, because you're not all that good at that counting thing. Yet all the riches in the world would be meaningless if you could not brighten this village's day. The village surveys the utter destruction that has been brought upon the settlements. Traces of badass Vikings flipping out can be seen everywhere. Walls are toppled, treasure holds razed, a farm has been turned upside down.
Chicken, formerly held captive, now roam free to seek vengeance on the fleeing farmers. Mead spills result in naturally occurring lake systems, and you feel the village's warm smile. What a day. Viking, this was a truly romantic encounter. You conquered with such passion, yet so much understanding. I know you're new to this, but you already pillaged like a pro. Please, it was all I could do as your friendly neighborhood Viking. Oh, then I guess I'll see you around. Neighbor Chan. Success! You led your Viking party on a fearsome raid. And more importantly, you found love and mutual understanding. Having burnt down all these houses, you truly feel like you've matured emotionally. If just a bit. Dare I say, you learned more about yourself as well. You definitely did! Rejoice, brave Viking. You succeeded beyond my wildest dreams, and I can see the future, so that means a lot. But that is just the beginning, my child. There are many more villages out there just waiting for that one special Viking. Oh, great Odin, I thank you for your guidance. I swear I'll be the most badass Viking to ever date a village. Oh, will you now? Then I wish you good fortune, brave Viking. May your mead be never-ending. Praise be Odin. Yeah, praise be me. And there we are. One successful village date. Well, let's try another. I guess we only got one heart there, so it seems like we could probably do a lot better. Maybe with some more confident raiding, or England attacking, but let's try the next one. Using your finely attuned Viking treasure sense, you follow the traces of untold riches. And lo and behold, your boundless drive to reave has once more yielded a worthy target. A moneyed neighborhood appears before you, relentlessly flinging its liquidity all over the place. Nouveau riche are filling every available space. The gentrification here is super real. You are disgusted by this display of obscene wealth, yet also smitten by the availability of investment opportunities. Plunderingly, you enter its gilded harbor. My, and I was wondering where this sudden cashlessness was coming from. I can sense it, Viking. Your wallet is as empty as your head, and your love for England is in question, to say the least. What do you want, you dirty lot? Let's see, we're going to have to take a different approach this time. Your riches, attention. Stop hurting my feelings. Or fart. I guess if we're trying to date here. I mean, they probably value their riches, but they also would probably value that I value their riches. Let's try that one, just to sort of like test the waters here. I'm here to take your riches and raise your castles to the ground. My word, your flirting is truly outrageous. You truly are a barbarian in matters of heart and purse. You cannot hope to reach me. How could I respect a barbarian like you when I do not even know how much you care about England? Attacking England, for once, might actually be the wrong answer. Unprecedented. All right, well, Odin, I might need a tip on this one. Hear my words, brave Viking. This village is as posh as they come, rich and very proud. You need to shock them, lure them out of their shell of money like a jewel-encrusted snail. Like a snail, brave Viking. Your divine friends don't impress me much, barbarian. Go and take your grandpa friend with you. Or do you still have business with me, unwashed commoner? I think we need to be a little more bold today. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. Unleash fearsome war cry, unleash war cry at reasonable volume, or unleash war whimper. Feels like there's a right answer this time. Haha! You let loose a cry of war. Your fierce demeanor is proclaiming for all to hear, using the timeless medium of yelling. It's a timeless classic. What incredible power! I had no idea. I thought you were a mere barbarian, yet I did not know just how loud you guys can get. Okay, this just hurt my ears. I'm a village, and it still hurts my ears. I don't know how, but it did. Let's see. Let's see. Is that a sweat drop on the village? We've got them nervous. I think a raid, or... This would be the boldest thing, given they really have strong feelings about England, but I think it might be time, at long last, for England to be attacked. Now I truly know how much you care about England. Not at all! You do not give a flying hoot about it! Your raiding behavior is absolutely irresponsible, Viking. Very, very irresponsible. You're a very rude, very dangerous Viking, compellingly so. What an adventure. What an adventure indeed. I'm glad I could share this raid with you. Well met, barbarian. You truly are a thoroughly nasty, brutish thief, as low as they get. Just how I like them. Success! Your Viking prowess has once more led you to a smashing victory. The rich village, now considerably poorer, has fallen for your Vikingly ways. Well done, brave warrior.
We're doing pretty well. Not great. Still just 1 heart that we kind of eked out at the last minute there by attacking England, which turns out it is always the correct answer. Let's try another one. Wandering the picturesque landscape of pre-invasion England, you take the chance to survey the lands before you inevitably plunge them into chaos. Good thing your boots can not only tread upon your fallen enemies, but also enable prolonged land travel, a process known as walking. Reading's going badly today, it feels like. And what a great day for walking it is! You enjoy the beautiful nature in a dominant, non-wussy way. You begin to enjoy yourself so much, you even take a while to mingle with the local populace. Surely these poor farmer people will welcome a fiendish Viking out to conquer the coast indiscriminately. To your utter and complete surprise, they don't. Vikings! Bah! A common Englishwoman manifests from a nearby brush. Actually, she was standing there for quite some time, attending to some menial, non-badass task which your Viking senses are too developed to understand. What do you think you're doing here, uncouth barbarian? Strutting about like you own the place? Well, I do not approve. Bewildered and confused, you start to roar. Yet your problem does not disappear. Somehow, in fact, it keeps being there. Oh no, she keeps glaring at you. You don't even know what it is that she does not approve of, but it really, really feels like it's your fault. Your mighty roar kind of peters out a little, turning into more of a mewling of sorts. Oh no, now she's tapping her foot impatiently. Well, be on your way, barbarian. Seems maybe that, ferocity is not the answer this time. Okay, but not because you said I should loudly praise your heathen gods. I feel like I'm not welcome here. Let's try that one. I feel like I'm not welcome here. That's because you're not. What? But I'm a lovable Viking. Everybody wants to party with the Vikings. Well, I'm at an age where having fun of any sort could very well kill me. So that alone puts a stop to Viking party culture right there. But I brought the party gallows and everything. Your disappointment crashes against the harsh cliffs of the Englishwoman's indifference. Confusion worms its way into your head. What's going on here? Villagers are normally just, mentioned as a small aside while all the pillaging happens, like particularly boring sheep. And now you're really getting bad vibes here. I don't understand. What do you have against us fine Viking folk? Oh, I'll tell you. These Vikings, they're downright terrible. They're terrible for our quaint little villages. Because they steal every treasure you hold dear? Because they lay torches to your homes and acres? Because they bring terror with their armies? Because they park on reserved parking spaces? All true. Which, probably all of the above is my answer, but, I'm guessing it's the terror thing. Because of their fearsome armies bringing terror and battle with them? No, of course not. Nobody cares about that. It's because they keep romancing our respectable villages. Everyone knows that pillaging is an expression of true love for Vikings. So when they plunder the English coast, what they're actually doing is to shamelessly flirt with our very homes. It's downright indecent. Whoa, I never really thought of it like that. See how awkward it makes fleeing in terror? There we are, running for our lives, and everybody's like, ugh, get a Ragnarok, you two. Last time some peasants rolled their eyes so hard they ran right off the picturesque cliffs of England. Not to mention the moral quandary of a vile barbarian seducing our proud villages, which is mildly put— Okay, I stopped caring, bye. And then you just kind of leave. Did we win? I don't know if we won. But I'm moving on to flirt with another village. The time for plunder is here. Emboldened by Odin's wise words, you hurry along the coast. Soon you should find a village worthy of being ransacked. You're filled with hope and mead, but you thirst not just for mead or vengeance in general, but also riches. And soon riches shall be yours. A simple village with considerable amounts of treasure leaps into your sights. You let out a seductive battle cry as you attack the village. Audible gasp! Vikings? In my Bay Area? What luck! Here I was, a simple country village with my churches intact and no treasures taken at all. It was dreadfully boring, I tell you what. Well, are you going to lead a raid? That is what you Vikings do, isn't it? Let's see. I did have the idea first. Shuffle feet nervously. Let's praise Odin. Stare at defenseless citizenry. They do seem excited. But Odin, I could use a tip on this one. Let's praise Odin first. What? Odin? Oh, I don't really care for that old fart. Hey now. No, silly Viking. I know what I want. And that is some raiding brought upon my people to stave off this awful boredom.
The village is pushing really hard for that trademark Viking invasion. Clearly, it is expected of you to conform to their preconceived Viking notions. But is there such a thing as a predictable Viking? Let your Viking action speak true. That's true. Maybe we should play a little harder to get. Let's just casually drink some mead. You drink mead with a swift motion, meant to establish dominance over lesser drinkers. What? You're not going on a raid? Instead, you're drinking some sort of spoiled honey juice? What is this? This isn't bringing terror and despair to my people. Look at them. It's boring. What are you trying to tell me? Being a Viking is more than raiding. It is not spoiled honey juice. You dissed my bro Odin. In order to be great, praising Odin. Let us show our depth. Being a Viking's more than raiding. What? Yes, we lust for gold, and yes, we lust for the thrill of battle, but we also lust for emotional validation. Oh, Viking son, your words have touched my soul. All this time I thought of the Viking terror as nothing but a fun pastime. But your wanton acts of barbarism show the great emotional maturity you truly possess. This is going quite well. But then we could do a raid, like, at the end here, just because it is what they kind of wanted. Here, you can have a raid as a treat. You rush over the land like a Viking-filled avalanche. It is a raid of legend! Finally a raid like I asked, an adequate display of raidsmanship. And here I thought you're no Viking at all, but rather an extremely bearded lumberjack or something. Well, I'll be fair, you could be both. I'm just glad you finally resorted to the usual. So here we are. I think this time we spent together was very fun, Viking. This simple country village certainly has been floored. It's funny because all the houses have literally been ruined and burned to the ground. I can see the humor in that. I've learned a lot today. You are the warrior of my heart. Congratulations, Viking. You've tamed this simple country village's heart. Because that is what pillaging is all about. Raise peaceful settlements to the ground, and in doing so, learn more about each other's true feelings. Heartwarming. I think so. So yeah, that's Doki Doki Ragnarok. And now you know. You know what, just for fun, since we seem to be just like batting a pretty consistent average of 1 heart here, let's go back to this first village and Wareham and see if we can do a little better. Emboldened by Odin's words, you set out to sea. Your quest brings you to England, etc. All right. What, a Viking? Oh my, I don't know what to say. I was not expecting a Viking invasion today. It's not like I want you to raid my coastline or anything. Okay, so I don't even remember what our steps were last time, but I think we started out with let's see, nervosity, brave, right? Believe in yourself, etc. Tutorials. Let's see. This one really seems to appreciate the ferocity. So, let's, like, go full boldness this time. Scream drunkenly, let's go. You scream incoherently, at nobody in particular. What? Can it be the way you're attacking my coastline with the intention to plunder? I thought you Vikings drink mead in battle to gain fierce courage and disregard for wanton destruction, but you're already drunk? Was this your plan all along, to win my heart with maximum raid efficiency? Oh, mighty Viking, you've planned so far ahead. I had no way to foresee your flawless stratagem. Brave Viking, well done. The village has entered your habitual mead pre-gaming as has interpreted your habitual mead pre-gaming as masterful strategy. I'm sure you're now booze thinking, how do I live up to the grand expectations this village holds for me? Go on a raid, drink delicious mead in a fierce manner, praise me, your favorite badass god Odin, or invade England like the cool Viking you are. Listen to the villagers and decide what the best course of action is to pillage your way to their hearts. The village is clearly impressed by what they presume to be strategic Viking pre-gaming rituals. The thatch roofs flicker with expectant flames. Well, I see you truly mean to plunder this settlement. It's not like I was hoping for a heartfelt Viking raid or anything, you idiot. Wow, brave Viking. Remember what I said about hints? There was a hint just now. So, what would you like to do now? It does seem like raiding time, doesn't it? Attacking England might also be the right answer, because it usually is, but raid! You command your mighty Viking fleet to attack. Cleaving and reaving and loving it, you wreak havoc on the unsuspecting fisher people. Their riches are yours. And wow, are they ever, using your unique etc. etc. Incredible, mighty Viking. I see you know how to treat a lightly defended settlement. If you keep destroying and being a general plague upon these innocent people, I might just fall for you. Well, that was some action, wasn't it? Viking action. I've got 4 different ones, apparently. Impressive of you to count that high. Sarcasm. What else are you capable of, Viking? Impress me. Well, this does definitely feel like... Well, I don't think this worked last time. I think this
kind of landed with a thud. So I think we're going with the Roarbarf. Struck with a sudden, violent indecisiveness, you try to choose both options at once. Your roar is fierce, and your gastrointestinal upheaval ever so much fiercer. Fury and bad takeout food from last night propel all sorts of things onto the battlefield. It's like someone blasted rotten cottage cheese through a bagpipe. And that's before you get to the bright idea to start spinning. Viking, what is this fury you hath wrought before me? Blah, 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 blah. Such destruction, such volume. Just how do you keep screaming while that is going on? I'm scared, but also impressed. I'm in awe of your disgusting power. I'd love to see the destruction it can bring, just somewhere else, please. I feel like that was another middle of the road. Time's growing short. You've barely begun pillaging and the day's almost over. Oh dear. Well, I do feel like bringing Odin into it is potentially a win here. But they didn't mention Odin this time. You know what? It's our last action of the episode. Let's choose the correct answer. Attack England. Never one to waste a good Roarbarf, you channel that enormous destructive potential at the next best target. The entirety of England itself. Blah. England has been pillaged by roaming Vikings lots of times, but surely none of them involved so much fury, expelled in such a peculiar fashion. The village stares in awe as you spin barf onto English territory. Oh my Great Britain! You really did unleash your incredible and disgusting power somewhere else. Wow, here from the coast I can see perfectly what kind of terror you bring upon the land. It's horrible, but compellingly so. So whoa, we did really well. I just can't look away. I just need to see how long you can keep this up. As it turns out, you can keep this up for quite a while. Well, that took longer than expected. Congratulations, I guess. I feel like I inspired something divinely terrifying and awe-inspiring. Your raid has found an end. Doubtlessly, you have acquired riches beyond counting, which may not be a lot actually, because you're not all that good at the counting thing. Yet all the riches in the world would be meaningless if it could not brighten this village's day. The village surveys the utter destruction that's been wrought upon the settlements, traces of badass Vikings flipping out, etc. Chickens. You feel the village's warm smile. What a day, Viking. This was a truly romantic encounter. You conquered with such passion, yet so much understanding. I know you're new to this, but you already pillaged like a pro. Please, it was all I could do as your friendly neighborhood Viking. Oh, then I guess I'll see you around, Neighbor Chan. Success! You led your Viking party on a fearsome raid, and more importantly, found love and mutual understanding. We've done pretty well, I think. You definitely did! Rejoice, brave Viking, etc. We did a lot better. Look at that! 3 whole hearts. We're a natural. Anyway, that's Doki Doki Ragnarok. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this silly thing. And I encourage you to go pick it up and see if you can Viking date better than I have thus far. Shouldn't be super hard. And see what villages remain to be pillaged. Anyway, y'all, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Elden Ring. Goodbye!